What's up, YouTube? Hey, how's it going? Aqua Balls is raging this morning. I just got a ball python egg. I'm happy the eggs are okay and alive, and sorry, ball python industry lately sucks. Especially not lately. I mean, you know what? I haven't been in the game. Not. I want to talk smack. That's what I'm doing right now. I want to talk smack. I hope this video goes viral. All the ball python breeders are a bunch of crooks, including me. But if you want to call me that way, go ahead. Why? They breed ball pythons. They get a bunch of babies out of it. They don't know half of the time what the sex are. They don't know half of the time the genetics are. They just sell it as whatever they think it is, and the people buy it for a lot of money. I mean, they waste a lot of time and effort feeding, husbandry, all this, including stress of them not eating. You know, it's not fun. True Panic Assassin, is that for me? Thank you. Brother says, for your help. You're the best, my fish sensei. Well, yeah, bro. Ball python has got me this morning fired up. Well, I was waiting for a whole 55 days for those eggs to pop out. Look at them, they come out. The first thing I seen this morning, those two heads, I kind of had a bad feeling, dude. And so, I'll tell you the truth. Whoever sold me that is gonna get it, bro. I know who did it. I will never buy a snake from him. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. Bunch of ball python breeders, they come to the show, they set up all kinds of booths. They pay $250 for a boot, and they end up selling one snake for that much, and they sell 10-15 more snakes, and they end up going with the home $1,000-$2,000 in their pocket. That's for one day, guys. If it's busy, especially something like right now, you know, people thinking that this is a good investment. No, it's a headache investment. Ball python, there is a lot of ups and downs. If you don't take it both ways, you will lose your mind, like me. I'm a small-time breeder. I take my snakes. I don't even care if I sell them or not. I just want to have limited amount. I can't have more than what I have. So the ones I get, I sell them right away, guys. I won't keep them, and give them to the LFS. Give them whoever wants to come and get them. And so I replace some. I keep some. So last time I was at the show about 6 years ago or something. Not last time, 6 years ago. This snake I purchased a 100% head clown from the show. The gentleman swore to me that there was a 100% head clown, but no, guys, it wasn't. So what happened? I bet you anything, he must have bred his male to a 100% head female. So when you do that, if the female is normal, I'm gonna tell you something. We say the babies are 100% head clown, but even in the reality, one of them could not have a clown. What if that one gene didn't take from the father, took from the pastel, didn't get the clown in it? So that means it doesn't get clown. Always we say that, hey, yeah, this is 100% that, 66% that, 35%. No. If it's not visual, don't throw your money at it. Visual meaning like that. Those are recessive genes I was playing with. So don't throw your money at it. Save up a little more. The female clown, I'm sure, she's no more than $300-400 right now. When I bought this little bugger right there, she gave me all kinds of problems, and she wasn't cheap either. I paid like $150 for her for a head. Anyway, it's not a fun thing to go through. You know, I was expecting a bunch of beautiful clown babies with pastel in them. I got debunked. That's how it is called, debunked. So screw that guy that sold me that stupid snake. And those babies gonna stay, like I said. I won't sell any of the females. Hopefully in 10,000 years we'll get some clown babies in here. Nothing good, guys. LKB pythons. I caught in a clutch of egg just a minute ago. It was just a quick 10-minute video. I wasn't so happy about it. The wife was taking the video, and the video was freezing and all that, and so they all look like pastels, 100% head clowns right now. So That's all I got. No clowns at all in it. You know, I seen people put 50% clown with 50% clown. At least half of the eggs were, one of the eggs were clown. Dude, this is a visual clown pastel to 100% female. Debunks, 0 clowns in it. That means the female. Then she look like a clownish, dude. That's a bummer thing. Like if I show you the mother, you're gonna say, yeah, Aqua, there's something going on in there. There's no way this is a normal snake. It looks like something recessive going in there. Who knows? Who cares? All I wanted is some clown babies. Not so happy. Early in the Monday, Memorial Day morning, I was like, I'm gonna have the best Memorial Day clutch ever. Yeah, right. LKB. Hey man, win some, lose some. No, look, bro. I understand where you're coming from. Win some, lose some. In my case, always losing. I'm not a big time breeder. I threw my money in the right places, and those bummer mother effer, ball python, stupid, dumb crap people that they breed in them, they don't know anything about genetics. They can go pound sand. I will never buy another snake from a show unless it's a brother of mine, a true breeder that I know, like JKR. There's JRJ. There's a bunch of them. I don't want to name all of them. There's Iron Dog. Man, I have a whole community behind me. I know that. But all of you guys, I'm not talking to you, okay? Some idiots out there don't know what the hell they're doing here in Orange County. They brought the snake. It was, I don't even want to tell him. I've been to his place. This guy doesn't care anything about snakes. He is just selling, and he doesn't just sell in the United States, he sells in Asia. Now he's gonna be pounding sand because I'm sure he can't sell snakes in Asia. So he's got rent to pay. He's under pressure, I'm sure, just like we all are, right? So this guy, I mean, shame on him, whoever it is. Shame on him to do this type of things. It was a $50, $70, $100 snake. It doesn't matter. But when you're selling somebody something, you're selling your name. You do not know that. You sell something to somebody, you're not selling them that thingy. That thingy might die. That thingy might live. That thingy might perish. That thingy might make millions of dollars to somebody. But you're selling your name, guys. He's gonna say, I got it from Aqua. I got it from this guy. I got it from that guy. I'm not that type of a person. I don't want to throw names because I don't want to end up fist fighting with people, because I'm kind of a hard-headed, stubborn, ADHD. You step on my tail, I can't back off. I'm sorry. That's my nature. Armenian, Lebanese. I was born and raised in a war and fight and all that stuff. So I've seen all kinds of crap. People's always like, okay, in Lebanon, if you're not ripping people off, you're not living. So everybody rips everybody off down there. It's a normal thing. But I don't want to be that way. I'm not living in Lebanon. I'm living in the United States. I want to be an honest person. I want to do an honest business. But a lot of people out there are a bunch of crooks, man. That's not right, guys. You see a guy or a girl or a lady at the show, you don't know what they want. Don't jump in guns. Don't sell them things that you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're going to get a bad name. I don't throw people under buses, but some others do. I've seen them. They like literally come and talk and say, this guy sold me this snake and they worked this much. I'm going to sue him back. You know what? I bought the snake. I look at it as my loss. Yeah, I lost. That's why I'm pissed. Because I bought it from that individual. He promised me that this was 100% head clown. Now, in the chit chat, Chevy Fish was there saying that Aqua, I would breed it one more time before I call it off. No, bro. Yesterday I watched my Ball Python Boulevard. He cut a genetic stripe 100% to a genetic stripe visual banana something. Go check out that guy's clutch. It blew my mind up. He had 7, 8 eggs. All of them had genetic stripe. Most of them had bananas in them. Banana genetic stripes. So that was like the stuff that we want to work with, man. The recessive, beautiful coloration and stuff. But we working all this time. We put in all this time in this eggs and the effort and keeping an eye, waking up in the night. There's all kinds of stuff. It's like a little, vet. If you don't know what that is. We're like a doctors taking care of stuff, animals. Sometimes they don't eat. Sometimes we gotta have to force feed them. Sometimes we gotta assist feed them. Man, all kinds of stuff. So it's a stressful thing. Anyway, so thank you for showing up today. Be careful in the future if you like ball pythons. Don't just go buy a ball python that you just saw first. If you want to breed, if you just want it as a pet, do get whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'll give you free ones if you want for pets. I got a bunch of them here. But if you want to make a breeding pairs and make a, what do they call it? Like a selective breeding, they call it. If you want a selective breed, you want to pick up the best quality, the best colors from the clutch to go crossbreed back to each other and inbreed. The ball pythons, it's okay. Some of them are not. Some genetics you can't inbreed, some you can. Some of them are lethal genetics. So anyway, guys, it's morning. We're in the fish room right now, turning the lights on. I cut that clutch. It's out of my hair. They look like pretty babies. I'm sure they're all gonna be looking nice. They'll come up the next week. They'll eat their first meal after, and then they're so easy to get rid of, especially if you have clown in them. Like I am gonna tell you, those are clown. My daddies are 100% visual, not 100% het. You know, and a pastel, beautiful pastel he is, and he's really nice and big. Nice. I set up my friend Johnny's aquarium last night. He has a 60-gallon. We took off his Oscars and we put it inside the aquarium, and one of the Oscars bullying the other one, and he didn't want to do that, so he took it back out and put it back in the small tank. I think he's gonna take it to the LFS this morning. I gave him a bag. I'm not so happy today because of this ball pythons. I was waiting for a long 5-6 years, almost 5. Yeah, it is what it is. All I wanted is a clown lady, baby, beautiful clown female, so we can make what happens with the genetic recessive. When you put two visuals, you get all of the baby's visuals. So if you put a visual to non-visual, if the parent has the same genetic, you get half the babies at least the visual. So 1 at least out of 6. We got 0, man. I know how the clowns look like in the egg, guys. I would have right away told you this is a clown, but they're not. I can see it, and they're not. They all just show like their pastel looking thing, just like the white cloud, you know, the head in there. That's all it showed. There's like no clown patterns whatsoever on any of them. You know, the head of the clown, we know there's like the lines are all broken. These guys are all had the line on their head. Big, what is that? Bipolar Aquatics. Thank you for stopping by. What do you guys think about this egg cutting that I did? If any of you, be careful out there. If you started new in this ball python industry, there's a lot of people that don't care. They just want to sell their snake and just gotta get rid of it. And they're all about the money. They just want your money, and that's it. Guys, sometimes people sold thousands and thousands of dollars of the snake. Mine was $150. I am upset over it. Sometimes the ball python industry is being so much crap about it that is not even funny. But it's a hot and heavy business. A lot of people love that snake. Thousands of us love it. So that's all enough. That's enough. Kids loving it. A lot of kids, I taken it to the school, my kids last year. They were all wanted to touch it. They weren't scared of the ball python. They all knew what ball python is. Everybody knows what ball python is. They're like, no more. They're not even called snake for me. I don't even call them as a snake. They're my Pokemons. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. They don't bite. They just eat and sit and poop and clean and water, this and that. So since I got that bedding, by the way, this new coconut husk bedding I'm using, I have been seeing my snakes eating a lot more and happier and healthier. They're shedding a lot much better. So that was my main concern, because you know, when it's cold, the humidity is not all there and they don't shed really good. So this way we can just spray the husk thing and it'll be all good. Anybody have any questions? Just hanging out here. The earlier video was like 10 minutes and my friend Anthony getting upset with me doing 10-15 minutes live video. He keeps on saying, hey man, just do a video about it instead of going live for 10 minutes. So we'll just hang out, drink a cup of coffee, blah blah blah, show you how mad Akko Balls get when he doesn't get what he wants. Pothead snake breeders. The one that sold me that snake. Next time I see him, I'll let him know. But it's like last time, he almost did the same thing. I was over there, I seen one of those genetic stripe bananas. Banana, not coral gold. I offered him money. And he's a friend. Like, we know each other. I bought snake from him. My genetic stripe pastel is from him. And I bought other snakes from this guy. One time my snake got egg bound. I took it back to him. I was brand new. I said, hey buddy, what's wrong with this snake? It's egg bound. He's like, how much did you pay for it? I said, I got it from you for, you sold it to me for like $100 or something. He's like, oh, it's nothing. Just get rid of the snake. Don't worry about it. Don't even waste your time. I'm like, what? Really, man? Thanks for letting me know. Well, that snake ended up passing the egg, and then I donated it to the pet store. So I didn't kill her or anything like that. Mason R, you gotta have to go back on the last video I just did a live, 10 minutes only, and check out the video. I'm not so happy. I'm not gonna go back and open up the incubator. There's only one clutch in there, I understand. You see why? Not only one clutch of the year. Only one clutch of the year, guys. Not so happy. It is what it is. Each one of those snakes should be at least $250, $300 snake. They're only $150 snake, $100 snake now. There's only 6 of them. It's not like I have 15 to be happy about $100 snakes. Anyway, so that's why it's like not cool, dude. And I'm making a video about it. Show you guys how people react when they don't get what they they don't get what they want, you know. It's not nice. Very not nice. Whoever gave me that snake, he can go pound sand if I ever buy another one from him. I know him very well. I sold him other stuff, and never again. I'm not even gonna say hi to him on the show next time I see him. I'm just gonna pass by his booth and look at him and like just roll my eyes and pass by him. And he's gonna come say, what's up? I'm like, nothing, bro, later. Mason R, I cut the eggs, and they all look like pastel looking. One like look like the mother, couple look like the mother, normal looking. There is no clownish in there. There's no cut off on the head. They look like nice snakes. There's 6 of them. I wasn't happy about the incubation media, which it was that coconut, the little tiny little pieces. They comes in a pack. You put water and it inflates. You know, that's the same type. But so I put a breeding bag on it. The eggs all came up good, but the outside of the egg and the media got mildew on it. So any more longer, it would cause problems, I'm sure. So I didn't have it too wet either. It's like damp, not water coming out. The eggs were all plump and nice and healthy. The eggs should be all good. Yeah, I know. There wasn't anything interesting, dude. It was 6 eggs. Should be at least 1 clown in there, or 5 clowns or something. But there's no clowns. The only clown I see is me. It is what it is. Yep. I'm dumb enough not to spend my money in the right places to buy me a nice female clown. Well, I went and worked with the het, and now I regret it. Yeah, I did about 10 minutes. The wife, the video was getting cut off, like it was freezing and stuff. So I was cutting it. Nothing was going right. So the eggs, not even one clown showed his face, and so I was expecting that, you know, because if you know, guys, if you breed ball pythons, if you breed 100% het female to a visual, you get at least half the babies visual, and we got 0. What does that tell you? Don't waste your time on it. Just get rid of it, buy another female clown. Hopefully somebody out there nice enough will send Aqua one. But I'm not expecting nothing from anybody. Somebody told me that we're gonna send me some nice things in the mail. They promised, and then they said that they can't go to the mail, post office, blah blah blah. In their town, the post office is closed, and they don't want to travel. So I was like, okay, I'll wait. No worries. I'm not pressuring nobody. It's nothing important. It's not like gonna end of the world if I don't get this stuff. He just it's another ball python brother that gets out there. I hang out with him. I like what they do. I love the ball pythons, guys, but the ball python game being very, very nasty. I've been hearing even big breeders getting ripped off hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's a guy out there somewhere in one of the countries. He sold in like a bunch of normal ball pythons, said that he painted them. He painted a picture, showed what he had, and he said he's selling the babies. Bunch of dummies like me went and spent a bunch of money on it, thousands of dollars, thinking that they got what they want, and they didn't get it. They got debunked, and they can't even sue the guy. He's like disappeared. He took the money and gone like that. But that's is not $150. It's thousands and thousands of dollars, guys. So you got to be careful if you want to get in this game. It's a very risky business. You got to watch where you throw your money. You got to do your research. If you don't do all that, you're gambling like Aqua is. So I've been doing this for a long time, like a while, long time. So I should have had a big collection, but guys, again, I'm a renter. I can't have big collections. I'm not allowed to have big collections, so I can only have certain amount of collections. So I can't have more than one rack in the house. I was told my landlord will not allow me, so I will respect that. Will not have more than certain amount of snakes. The babies that I get, I'll replace with the dads and moms, and hopefully I'll sell the mom and dad and keep the babies and keep my collection. I really like them, so I'm just gonna work with what I have. Right now I have G-stripe, I have a clown, I have a albino, I have a candino, I have the disco, I got the fire, I got the Mojave, I got couple genes that I don't know what they are. I got orange ghost. I've been really wanting to buy this orange dream, but if I ever want to buy that, I'm literally gonna spend $2,000, $3,000, buy it from a reputable breeder that is proven, that the snake is proven. I'm not gonna wait a year or two. So it's gonna be big money, save up, and in the future, if I sell some snakes and I have them extra money, I'll try to do that and invest it. Why not? Like I did to the fish. I sold the fish the other day. You guys, most of you know, I sold like $1,000 worth of fish, right? I didn't waste that money. I took that money and went back and spent it all on the fish, pretty much. I made my beta rack. I got 16 different fish from an online order. There were Tanzanian. I got another 7 different type of fish. There were betas from Thailand and overseas. They were like wild betas. I still have them. Yeah, by the way, the beta Mahachai, the breeding, the daddy didn't make it. I still have the mom. The dad, something happened. He got like spots and he died in the next day. He didn't even... It's like some kind of a disease. I didn't know what it was. It wasn't ick looking. It was like a little cyst on it, but it wasn't white. So it was weird. I never seen it. The babies all had it. They all died. In the same tank, I have other betas, about 15, 20 betas in the same tank, and nothing wrong with those other betas. They were in the same tank. I can show them to you. There's nothing wrong. They're all living, happy, eating, everything. But hello, Sean. We miss you, buddy. We've been for a while. I haven't seen you out there. Yesterday, all day, I didn't see you. You're here in my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I just did an egg cutting video about 30 minutes ago, only 10-minute video. I wasn't very happy about it. I just want to get it over done with it because the eggs weren't very exciting. I was expecting some nice clown, at least one. None of them came out. The clown genetic is like the key in really good ball python recipes. So I have a female which she has lesser and leopard. I wanted to work with that. Put lesser leopard clown in it. They're really nice. So this is kind of like a recessive gene that I'm working with. It takes years and years to make him. And believe it or not, they only go for like $200, $300 after 5-6 years of husbandry and this and that. They're not that expensive right now. A lot of high-end breeders sell them for cheaper. They have a bunch of it. They can do that. You know, if you have 2 visual ones, then a bunch of babies will be visual. You've been dealing with IRL stuff. I don't know what that means, but okay, you have issues. Sorry. Let me give you a little advice. If you guys have any problems in life, that's normal. It happens like me. Like right now, this ball python issue. It's not a problem, but it is. It kind of like resets me back, you know. 2-3 years back for that project. That's what it is. That's what I'm not happy about it. But what we can do nothing. We just push that wall, try to make it better, get away, you know, like put a whole new picture in front of you and work on that. That one goal I set, I did. It wasn't my fault that I didn't succeed. It was kinda, I should have invested in the 100, not the 100, like the visual female instead of working with 100%, believing some dummy telling me that, oh, this is 100%, just to sell it, man. Wow, people, really? You selling your normals as 100% and you telling us that is 100%? And like, let me tell you something. If I see you next time on the show, I'm gonna turn my face and laugh at you and say, you crook, never gonna buy another snake from you. So you lost the business right there, buddy, by you selling me one little tiny mistake. That's your fucking mistake, not mine. My mistake was buying it from you. So there you go. Anyway. Whoever done this before, if you watch my video, shame on you. If you sold somebody a hat and it's not a hat, shame on you, because that's not cool. And if you did and you don't replace that snake back with the real one, shame on you. Ripping people off, wasting their time, all that. I mean, that's not cool, guys. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It doesn't get any more clear than that. Anybody have anything to say? Say hi, say something. I'm all here, guys. Let me show you a couple of tanks. Oh, I see, Sean, I see. I understand. I would feel the same exact way because I have something in my head. I will not go back to work for anybody. I'm not gonna be working for this guy. This guy only. Even if he's gonna be homeless, he's gonna be no money in his pocket, but he'll come back. Don't worry, he'll always come back. I did a little maintenance on this tank yesterday. Let me just show you really quick. Voila! Where are we? Hello, Aquascape. The combination of these plants are mixed so well together. As you see, you know, like the Lagonandra, how we got the tiger spiralis going in the back. There's like the nice, beautiful, gorgeous Brazilian pennywort. I got the nice lace right here, Madagascar lace. I got the nice octopus, Pogostemon octopus right here. You see it? It's like going up some of the leaves. I also have an alternator Renickii right there. I got the Logidia right there. I got the nice Pogostemon, what is this called? Hellfire. I got the Pogostemon erectus right there. I don't know the name of this plant. It's very invasive. It's illegal to sell. I'm just talking, guys. Buddy, it couldn't be any better. The fish I got from the rig turned out really awesome. I have them in about 1, 2, 3 different aquariums. So I put the Sumbu with the Cluptris together. I took the other one, I put it separate, and those little hump head looking ones, I'm gonna be making this tank today. I have a heater on it. Let me see really quick. Yep, it's nice and warm. I put in a heater yesterday. I'm gonna add some sand right now. You see there's no, it's a glass bottom. Let me turn the light on real quick. There's no fish in there. This tank was cycled. There was a placo in here. There was a bunch of my shrimps. That yellow shrimp didn't make it. I mean, there was in there, but they didn't overpopulate the thing. I had like a crushed coral in here. I took it all out. There's a little bit of debris, sand. So I'm just gonna be putting sand, rocks, and then some shells coming in the mail soon. And one of the species is right here. There's a female. There's a male right there somewhere. You see it? They're like in the shells already, doing their little thingies. There's one of them right here. I love these guys. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take my focus off the ball python, guys. It's not giving me a lot of joy. It's getting me upset. The work I'm doing on them, it's like, it's throwing me off. It's, and then not nice things coming out like this. People ripping people off. It's all negative. Ball python industry has been nothing but negativity. It pisses me off. I don't like negativity. I do talk crap and smack, but it pisses me off. Everybody should blow steam sometimes. You know, you have the right to do that, guys. Whoever said anything else, screw them. You go ahead and get on your channel, blow steam off, yell, scream, and do whatever you want. It'll be a funny video to watch anyway. So here's those guys. I'm never ashamed of myself. What I do, be funny, act normal. You know, I don't show stupid body parts on TV like some idiot did one time on my friend's channel. That was a live channel on one of my friends, and somebody came up and did something stupid on his live. So here's my multifasciata tank. They're doing great. The light is flickering a little bit. Yeah, everything is good, guys. Everything is good in here. The fish room is doing good. These guys are looking great right here. I put those ones I got for free from that gentleman that bought fish from me, and he brought and gave me these guys for free, about 15 of them in there. Lake Victoria, what you call it? Nairi cichlids. Well, yes, Chewy, thanks for understanding that. Thank you. You're awesome being. Chewy, not all of us have sense of humor in us. Do you not know that? Not everybody has it. Some people do more, some people don't. Here's the discus tank. This piece of wood I've been soaking for an aquascape. I've been waiting, it's ready kinda. You see there's like no slimes on it and stuff. There's some of my female betas in here. There's a beautiful discus. It's getting a little bigger. I got it small. It was smaller than it is right now. And this guy is like tinier. They came together. He's always being bullied. But Tommy looks full. That's not white poop. It's like big poop. Big poopy coming out of the fish. There's a beautiful female betas. And as you guys see, I'm having a problem in this tank. There's no air, right? No air. No air. So every morning wake up, I'm having this problem. This stupid air thingy being disconnected. Look at that. Look at that. I put it back in and it comes disconnected. I put it back in and it comes disconnected. This junk is no good at all. So give me a minute, guys. Let me fix this problem. Man, I don't want to lose fish because of this stupidity. Look at that. It's like disconnected all the way. You know how many times I put it together and I tied it up and I did what I could. It's not working. What the hell am I supposed to do? Just blowing air for no reason. It just pops it right out. Man, are you kidding me, bro? Why are you giving me such a hard time? You're only an air pump. Jesus. Alrighty, I fixed it. Now we got air going again. yeah, the fishes weren't happy for a minute. So yeah, let me show you this tank real quick. Turn the light on. Here's my rock work, guys. Hope you like it. This is a 40-gallon breeder, just like the one on top, and there's another one on the bottom. And that one is gonna look empty for a long time because we have fry in here growing from the last time I sold excuse me, last time I sold my what were they, blue or black something ocellatas, and the guy bought them all. He paid full price for them, what I paid. But they were breeding colony. I know I wasn't going to, but he kept on and kept on, and you know how it is. I don't like this kind of people. They keep on and keep on and keep on and tell me, yeah, I'm paying you for it. You should sell me this one too, and da 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 da. Anyway, he's gone now. I sold the mom and dads. I was about 5 or 6 of them, and there were a bunch of babies in the shells. So I took the shells and I shook it down here, and I kept about 25-30 babies. They're fry. They're like right now tiny little fries, but those species grow fast. They're not like the shellies, the ones that grow slow. Those ocellatas, 6 months or so they'll be half size. A year, usually a year old is full size growing. I'm glad you do like it, Sean. I'm gonna do another rock pile today, up there. I'm gonna kind of make like a nice cave looking. I'll show you which rocks I'm gonna work with too. This is the texture of the rock I'm working with right here. Those are the rocks. I have a bunch of them right here. Let me show you. A lot. There's like big pieces, and so this is the rock I'm working with today. Very, very strong, marbly looking rock. I used it in the aquarium many times, so I'm gonna like make a nice cave style. I have a bunch of pieces everywhere underneath here, you see. They're everywhere. Small pieces, big pieces. So I'm gonna make another rock pile. I love working with rocks a lot. This rock design, especially with nice crypts right here, 2 different colors. I have a little bit of algae in there. It's all good. Algae is not bad. It's hair algae. It's not hurting nothing. I'm not selling any of these plants. They're just, you know, for the amusement of the aquarium. So the fish is healthy. Water change is good. Clean water. Everything looking good. This fish is my favorite of the whole entire lake. Lake Tanganyika. Tanganyika is the best fish in the world. We got lalupis here, and this one I can't pronounce it. Sean, you know what they are, right? The black looking with the blue tail. They grow about 3 inches. I just don't know the names of this species yet. I have it written down somewhere. It's a hard name to pronounce too. Hello V Stage. Good morning. I mean, it's afternoon here. You wanna see this beta tank really quick? And tell you what happened to my beta. The boy, it changed his color. He was like black. Before that, here, take a look at this. See the fry growing big. All right, that's done. Let's go ahead and show you guys this tank. Alright, lights on. So here's the beta tank. We have a bunch of female and 1 male. So my male, about a couple weeks ago, he looked like one of these guys, like blue and red, like that right there. You see that one? But now look how he looks like. This is him. That's him. Look at the biggest one with the big tail. He's swimming in front of us. He looks like all platinum white and like bluish colors on him. I don't understand. Why did it turn out to be from dark, beautiful red color? I mean, in earlier videos, I'm sure you saw this bad boy. He looked like one of the females, and some of the females are changing colors. They were like that also. They're turning into whiter and so and so and so and so. This was a breeding between the beautiful Galaxy to the Black Dragon female. Chewy said, have you ever seen the waterways of Lake Tanganyika aquaballs? The waterways, he said, geological formation are a little different than the rock work. Well, of course, I've seen the waterways. There's like a look like a big wall mountain, and cracks all over. Usually it's like that, and then the beachy is like sandy beachy. I watch Lake Tanganyika always. There's a bunch of guys out there. They go diving under the water, show how you think I learn all these things. But that rock formation is just something I did. That's not a rock, first of all. That's a piece of bark wood, and that's one type of rock. That's another type of rock. It looks cute. It doesn't look like Lake Tanganyika. I know what you're trying to say, Chewy. No way, I can't make it that way. Did I do something wrong? What did I do? Oh, I guess we turned the camera around. Okay, sorry. Enjoy the beta tank. Sean, thanks for stopping by. We got 6 people watching here. I'm just showing the fish room, having fun, talk smack. Time to show the fishies. I seen them, Chewy. I seen them. They're beautiful. The Lake Tanganyika is gorgeous. There's a guy out there. I'm sure a lot of you guys seen him. That he goes and he puts in the shells, like especially the Cluptrus. I like the Cluptrus a lot. He made like what, 6 videos, just 6 separate videos just about the Cluptrus, how he reacts with the other males, how he goes and gets his shells, how he gets the females, how he goes and pushes the predators away. There's like eels come up and he bites the eel, he gets a mouth full of slime in there, and so it's like cool little documentary this guy plays. We got a couple betas here. Got the beta Sermensis here. Got the alien blue beta. I have no lights on there. They're just coming over, turning them on. Yeah, guys, everything's good. Mud Skipper's good. Anthony stopping by. Hit the like, can't say kids. But what? B-Day? Can't stay kids B-Day. Okay, happy B-Day for your kid. Yes, Marco has dived in Lake Malawi. I think that's his name, right? Marco? That's the same guy I'm talking about. And he has his channel. It's amazing. I think he dived in the Lake Malawi, I'm sure. I'm a diver also, Chewy, but I haven't dived in any lake other than the Pacific Ocean here. I'm certified diver. I've dived in about 5 times only. That's it. But you have to be very good shape to be able to dive. So I'm like kind of trying to go back to that shape again. I want to go back diving. I enjoy diving. But the problem is with the diving, you have to have almost 100% health. Almost. So you can't have any breathing problems. You can't have fluid in your lungs. You can't have any high pressure problems like blood pressure problems. You can have many things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do your research. Diving is a dangerous sport. They're beautiful. It's like an alien world out there. It's like you go in somewhere else. It's totally different experience. I can't explain to you. It's not like going under the pool. It's nothing like that. So, by the way, the pool, when you dive, the water, there's not much salinity in there. It will kind of make you buoyant. Or more salinity in the water, it makes you kind of like like different buoyancy. You know what I'm saying? The saltwater and the freshwater buoyancy is different. We all know, the aquarium people know about that. So the salt, it was easier to dive than the freshwater. Chewy says, I can't dive because of the seizures. I understand. Chewy, I have a young brother one time. He's a Navy lieutenant now. My young brother, my youngest brother, he actually went diving one time with us. He got out and started bleeding out of his nose. And we thought it was going to be like, you know, okay, normal, nothing wrong. But he couldn't dive. Not everybody can dive. And to go diving, you have to have a strong heart. It's scary out there. We don't know what's down there. Something comes out of nowhere. You don't know what's up. We don't know anything about down there. So I've driven, the best time it was at night, 10 o'clock in the 10 o'clock at night. Me and my brother and my friend went down. We catch some lobsters and a sea urchin. I told this story. We caught no lobster other than some. My brother and his friend got tickets from the fishing game, and we lost a bag of sea urchin. That's the old score. Ben's Aquatics, hello. I'm doing late night stream today, but when I do, it is only 5 p.m. where I live. Where do you live, Benny's Aquatics? You need a scuba to be a marine biologist. What? I can do that. I want to be a marine biologist. Why not? Oh, I can do scuba. I'm sure I can. It's no problem for me. Only thing it bothered me, the suit. You know, I don't like anything on my neck. So when I put the thingy on, the face mask, that's the only thing bothered me. So I was diving one time. The face mask was bothering me. I went back. I ascended back. And I took off the face mask. I just shoved it in my BCD, and I went back diving, and the dive went just fine. But it was not a nice thing to go up and down, you know. So that's a dangerous thing to do. I have a scuba license by what was that company called? PETA, I think it is. I'm not sure. One of them in USA. But my brother, he is a rescue diver, so I was very happy for him to finish up his rescue diving. You know, it's like a more advanced course. So he has a instructor. My brother's friend is an instructor. He's the one that got us in. He's the one that took us through the program and took us to the diving courses. He took us to Catalina. He took us all these different places. We do have, both of us, our diving gears. I still have my diving gears. The only thing I don't have is a regulator and the oxygen tank. I have the BCD. I don't have a diving suit either. So in the United States, you can go to the places and rent those for very cheap, like for the whole day. For 2-3 days, I think it's like $50-$60, no more than that. So they'll rent you not the BCD. They do give you the BCD if you need it, but so they give you weights, they give you BCD, they give you tank, everything you need, even the flappers if you need. They rent you everything. Yeah, diving was fun. I've seen stingrays down there. I swam with the bat rays. I swam with the kelp. It's nice. It's an alien world, like I said. Very beautiful. When I was younger, I was free diving, but that's not called scuba diving. Like I snorkeled, I went spear fishing, I went Hawaiian spear fishing, but and I love eating fish a lot. One time I was in the military, there was boats usually come in the morning and they put like a little water dynamite to kill the fish. That's the way they fish down there sometimes, but it's illegal now. Let's see if this works. We're gonna cut up a little bit. I'm plugging my battery and it's about to die, guys. So this has been 50 minutes right now. Like Anthony Fishy friend the other day said, you doing a short live video again? No, let's leave it a little longer. So we'll just blah 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 blah. In the beginning, don't pay attention to what I say, guys. I was just raging. It's not right to you get ripped off. Like, I got a lot of money, I don't work. It is what it is. Somebody ripped me off, and I'll try to make it better. That's all I can do. Chewy says, have you ever swam or talked to a mermaid? Well, Chewy, I wish I talked to a mermaid, but they do exist. I know they do. Only if you know what I kind of feel in my heart. You want me to talk nonsense? You ready for only 1 minute? Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. We kind of... And I shouldn't talk about this. It's gonna sound like a... Let's see what's going on. I'm getting frozen now. Am I still frozen? Big J Fish Keeper says, what's up? Can you see me moving, or I'm showing I'm frozen? If not, I'll just unplug my battery thingy. It's about to die, man. I don't want to stay here that long. Some other people are gonna go live, I'm sure. Big J, no hard feelings earlier. I was just saying what's up. I wasn't trying to step on anybody's stream. I just wanted to show this egg cutting. I did tell Sand Creek yesterday that I was gonna cut it on good. Hana mermaid. I didn't know there were, well, when I was young, back home, we supposedly there was a mermaid sighting. Just a second, guys. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's acting up totally. Like frozen. Come on. I'm frozen? Not anymore. I fixed it. Okay, good. Well, I feel like this planet, when it was a whole continent before, like before even the continent spread, I feel like there was a supernatural power existed that was given by our great creator, and it got destroyed. And when that got destroyed, the whole continent started spreading because it was holding, the whole lands were all held by this one supernatural power. I'm not gonna start talking nonsense, but it sounds like it. Just that's how I feel. I've seen dreams, and like the in my DNA, in my guts, I felt like this existed. It was a paradise here, and something went wrong. It's written in the Bible. I'm sure it's written in the Bible. Something went horribly wrong, and we humans realized that we did something bad, you know, and we screwed up our land. It was way beautiful before. It was a unimaginable place. I've seen it in my dream, guys. I can't even explain. It sounds like very space-like movie, but yeah. I'm close to the nature. I can feel it. That's why I got this animal instinct calling. The fish loves me. The snakes like me, and I take care of them. I'll get along with them. The animals don't hate me or anything. Could be as all land was once connected. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The land was all connected by a super powerful something. Was all connected. When that something died, we didn't kill it. Some other creatures did kill it. That we killed those creatures after, and we kind of like erased them out of this planet, kind of like that. Anyway, so there were many of those creatures out there. It's all written in the Bible. I don't need to talk about religion and politics. Anyway, so that's how I feel, close to the land. And I kind of tells me that, even though I wasn't there millions of years ago, I feel like something really horribly went wrong on this planet, and we are all in amnesia. We don't know what happened. We kind of feel it and seen visions of it. Some of us have more sense, like, you know, they say sixth sense, seventh sense. Those things, you feel stuff before happening. So that means you're closer to your inner spirit. You're more attached to you love life. You don't hate anything. Things go wrong, you figure out how to fix it. Creative person, loves everything. So yeah, 5 more minutes will be 1 hour. We'll hang out with this live. Sounds funny, right? But we all know what I'm talking about. I don't need to explain. There's all kinds of other videos explained out there. This video is not for that. You know, this is just a hangout, talk, live, ball python, egg cutting, whatever it was. I'll try to fix the name. I fixed it on YouTube before I started the stream, but YouTube new platform is like not that easy. And I'm doing everything on my phone, so kind of like I go in and out of the program, and it doesn't take it right away. I put in this, let's just talk ball python, and now it says live ball python egg cutting. That was the one earlier. Hannah is a mermaid, or she's just a regular lady swimming like a mermaid? A hold the breath is something that you can teach yourself. It's like you know, more you try it, the more better you become at it. The more you do, like a kung fu, like a martial art, it's the same thing. If you don't practice martial art, you don't become good. Boxing, sports, soccer, everything. Even doing live videos, you don't practice a lot, you don't be good at it. That's how it is. Anything is like that. Fish keeping is like that. Snake breeding is like that. If you don't, you know, like this morning, it's been a year I haven't cut the eggs, and they were plump. I did a good job, but I felt not natural again. It's been like a whole year. Now, like about 8 months or so last time I cut eggs. That clutches were all, I was happy last year's clutches. They were all good. They're all happy. Everybody is good. I still have some of them. I sold some of them. You know, like, I did my thing. That's all. Chewy, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for everybody stopping by, not just Chewy. Australia. Good to know. I'll check it out. It's been a hard morning for me. I don't know how I can take this, guys. But it is what it is. It happens. I was scared that would happen to me, and look at it. It happened. So that female that I bred right now, I'm not gonna play around with her. Chevy Fish was saying, you'll give her another breeding. Nah, dude, it's not worth it. It's like, why do it again? Just keep one of the babies, raise it, or two of the babies if they're females. Raise it. Takes you 2 years, 3 years, whatever, and breed it back to the dad if you still have the dad or the sibling of that father. Which, you know, I'm gonna be putting it with another snakes because I really like that clown genetic. I want to get a bunch of recessives. There are a bunch of people out there in the ball python industry. The clown is very easy to sell, so they try to make a lot of that, and you just gotta watch out. Don't believe everybody just because they're saying it's what it is. It's not true unless you know them, like, you know, you follow them on their channel, and he's gonna back up on it, back you up on his word. He said, like, if I sell you a clown 2-3 years later, you come up and say, Aquabos, look what happened, bro, look, and I'm gonna look at my book and say, man, I'll buy that female back and I'll give you another female clown instead of it. That's what I would do. That's it. Nothing else. Very nice, Chewy. Very nice to know. We were going to the aquarium at the Pacific bunch of time. Anthony Fishy friend loves to go there. He wanted to go with me. Before all these things happened, we were going there, and no longer we can. I feel bad for these fishes in there. You know, if the aquarium of the Pacific, they still have those fishes, they feeding them, and no income coming in. I don't know how they're doing that, man. It's so hard. So the aquarium Pacific was like donation based kind of. You know, people come in every day, they take that money and they feed the fish. It's not cheap. Frozen fish, frozen clams. There's all kinds of Arctic lives. It's so beautiful. My first mud skipping interaction was right there, and when I walked into the Aquarium Pacific, I seen one of the booths. They had the mud skippers there. I loved it. That's why I went and have a mud skipper here, and I just love those mud skippers. I wish I had the mud for them, but it's all good. There'd be no ride without it. So guys, it's been 1 hour. I enjoyed being here with you. Thanks for stopping by, and please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. Take care. Later.